currently running from 1st March to August 16, 2025, where you can explore STEM through interactive activities, exhibitions, and workshops. By participating, you will earn points and stand a chance to win top prizes. The main event happens from 14 August to 16 August at Marina Bay Sands, and there will be hands-on experience, industry insights, and a look into STEM career, all with free entry. And if you're curious about the engineering and technology, this is a great opportunity to learn and have fun along the way.
Thank you for your support.
So what will happen is that you would be scanning this QR code, and you would be able to type in your email address, and this email address will be kept for a link to your leadership board. And today we do have an event at the College of Engineering booth. So when you scan this, you can drop by the College of Engineering booth at Nanyang Auditorium at level B1, and you can redeem a free gift. Okay, so before the start of the lecture, please be reminded to keep your mobile on silent mode. No photography and recording would be allowed. Thank you so much.
All right, free sitting, please come in. All right, just choose any sports that you like. All right, make yourself comfortable. And make sure you scan this, there are prizes to be won. Just now I asked Karen what is the top prize. She said that that one cannot tell one. All right, so make sure you scan this. I hope that you win big time. So if you win big time, you come back to MAE, all right? Because you scan this, all right? So very happy that today I have the support of Karen right here, your MC for the day. And then I have Professor Ang Wei Tik right here. He is our robotics professor and program director. So later at 2 p.m., all right, at the same place right here at LT8, Professor Ang is going to give a talk on the inaugural robotics engineering degree program, all right? So he will tell you more about the robotics engineering degree and all those things, you know, at 2 p.m. Okay, I think I should get started. First of all, my name is Holden Lee. I'm the Associate Chair for students in the School of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for all of you taking your time coming to NTU. And 11 a.m. is the very first, program that we have. And I really appreciate that you choose this as your very first stop, okay? For the talks that we have prepared for you throughout the whole day, many other schools, and you decided to choose here. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, just a quick introduction about myself. I joined NTU in 2013, and this is my kind of like a 12 or 13 year into NTU officially, okay? Before that, I was a junk to NTU because before that, I was working 16 years in DSO. DSO is Defense Science Organization, if you are not Singaporean, kind of give you some idea where I come from. So students always come to me and ask me how to join DSO, DSTA, those kind of things, because they thought that, I have all the insider information. I'm more than happy to share more with all those students who are very keen to join the defense industry. But my job here is to share with you on the mechanical engineering degree, okay, which is one of the 3 degree programs that we have in the School of MAE. Okay, the other degree program is Aerospace Engineering Degree Program, and the other latest one is the Robotics Engineering Degree Program. Okay, for those of you who are interested in aerospace, please stay put here at 12 p.m. My colleague, Professor Mia, will tell you more. Okay, first of all, for those of you who have got your results last week, or I think it's last week, okay, for the A-level, congratulations, you made it, all right. Of course, the poly students, you got it much earlier. And right now, you are at the time of deciding what are you going to do for the university. Welcome to the MAE talk, all right? So this is something that I would like to show you in the next slide, which is a welcome speech by my chair.
Welcome to the vibrant hub of innovations, NTU School of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering.
At MAE, we are not just educating engineers. We're nurturing visionaries. With cutting-edge facilities, world-class faculty, and a commitment to pushing boundaries, our school stands at the forefront of mechanical and aerospace engineering.
One of the reasons I chose NTU besides its high global ranking was its wide variety of projects it has to offer its undergrad students here. In these past 4 years, by capitalizing on the opportunity to work on projects like Shell Eco Marathon and Formula Student, I've really been able to put a lot of my theory to practice.
My journey studying in the MAE in NTU has been an enriching and challenging experience filled with opportunities for learning, growth and personal development. There are also a variety of courses and many opportunities for hands-on learning.
So explore our iconic spaces. Be part of the next generation of innovators. Broaden your creative boundaries and let us engineer the future together. Here at the NTU School of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering.
All right, so this is just a brief welcome speech by my chair, Professor Yong. All right, feel free to explore the labs later on. All right, we have prepared lots of exciting things for you to see, for you to touch, okay, in MAE. So I see a lot of doting parents who are here together with your sons and daughters. Thank you very much for supporting your loved ones. All right, parental support is always very important. Really appreciate all of you here today. And also congratulations for those of you who have completed your A-levels and your polytechnic degree. So right now, I think this is at the crossroad, right? At the fork of the road, what do you choose? Some of you are doing your NS right now. How do I recognize that? Because of your hairstyle, of course, okay? So this is something that you are making a decision that is 2 years later, all right? So you have to kind of like see the crystal ball, what is going on in the world and all those. So my job here is to help you to make this decision and to give you whatever information that you need. And of course, feel free to compare and to find out more from the other schools and to see what fits you the best. Okay, this is a slide that kind of show you, actually is come out by UNESCO, what is the skill set for the future, all right? We face a changing world and right now is in a very difficult time, especially when things are moving so fast, all right? So when you go deep dive into those knowledge, for example, if you like computer science, or you deep dive into computer science. If you like mechanical, you deep dive into mechanical. And if you like aerospace, okay, deep dive into aerospace. But when you come up to the world, the working world, okay, the world is much more than just only technical knowledge, okay? These are the skill sets that will propel you to face the future for the next few decades to come, all right? So you pick up the skills, like for example, all right, inclusiveness, empowering, learning to be working with people, all right? The social skills, this is called social transition, all right? We make sure that when you come in as a year 1 student or year 2 student, depending on what kind of background you have, all right, we make sure that you know how to interact with people, okay? This is very important. So NTU provide you with that kind of platform. Every new student, when you come in, you have this interdisciplinary core curriculum that you have to fulfill. No matter what background you're from, or whether you're doing civil engineering, you're doing aerospace engineering, robotics engineering, you have to do that. And you have to mix with people from different schools, social science schools, okay? The School of the Science and the Humanities, Communication School. So this is something that separates you from those of you who prefer to do an online, okay, YouTube kind of a degree program, all right? So this social thing is very important. So interpersonal skill set, very important, okay? So this is a development of your critical thinking. You will be given projects, you'll be given a test, all right? How to train you in problem solving, all right? In fact, the curriculum, everything has all about all these things. It's a training of the mindset that's important. We are living in this thing called, ever-changing world. Anyone believe in climate change? I believe in it, all right? You can feel the heat right now outside, and you prefer to come indoor, okay? So climate change is the biggest challenge that your generation, okay, is going to face. Definitely, I'm also facing it, all right? So how are we going to adapt to it? How are we going to make a difference? Okay, things that you learn in the school and all these things are really being applied to how to battle all this changing world. Okay, blue economy, talk about ocean. Singapore is facing an ocean and things like that. So all these things, risk assessment, knowledge of the 2030, all those. Another very important thing is that our curriculum right now, not just only focus more on the technical knowledge like mechanical engineering, but also to make sure they are digital literate, right? So our course curriculum, especially for the robotics degree program, have a lot of element of AI, but we don't focus on only the coding, we focus on the application. So these are the important skill sets, being an engineering student, all right, that we prepare you for. First of all, you must be able to solve complex problems, all right? So every day, you know, you go through a tutorial, you go to the lab sessions, you go through the lectures, okay? That's to prepare you to be able to train in the kind of mindset, train in the type of thinking, all right, to help you. And all these computer courses that you have even in the mechanical degree or aerospace degree or the robotics degree, all right, is to help you because the world, you cannot run away from it. Communication skills, critical thinking, interpersonal skills, okay? All these are part of what you need to do in the university. So many a time when you are in the, say, secondary school, you ask yourself, what are you going to be? Okay? You always think that, okay, I did pretty okay for math, I did okay for science, all right? So next time, maybe I should be a mathematician. Okay? Next time, maybe I study physics. Next time, maybe I study chemistry. Okay? Because at a time when we are 15-year-old, 16-year-old, that's the world that we know. Okay? That's all we know. Because it depends on the teacher. If a teacher willing to share with you more, then you may see the world much bigger. Okay? You may think that doctor is the only profession you know, that's meaningful to pursue, or you may think that only law, or you know, either doctor or law, right? That those kind of things that is only meaningful to pursue. No, the world is much more than that. Who built this university? Engineers. Okay? Who built the roads? Who built the MRTs? Engineers. Okay? Our country is growing at an exceptional pace. Okay? So we need many, many engineers. Okay? The government knows this. The government keep emphasizing that engineers are very important for Singapore. And they put where the money, you know, all those investment and all those things. Like for example, our education minister, Mr. Chan Chun Sing, okay, he come up with many scholarships for STEM. They want students to study science. All right, this is very important. ST Engineering investing a lot of money to build our country, our infrastructures. All right, so these are things that you can see. And in fact, ST Engineering is one of our top employer for our ME graduates every year. All right, so we have very good relationship with them. We understand what they want. We produce graduates, okay, to be able to be useful from day one when they join the society. So if you look around, all right, you can see that aerospace is doing very well right now. We see a lot of interest back in the aerospace degree program compared to 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago, people are hard hit by the COVID downturn. Parents always think about the best for the kids. Okay, advise them not to go into aerospace that time, 2 years ago. But little do they know that right now, our aerospace industry, okay, we are facing shortage of aerospace engineers. All right, so that's why aerospace engineering is very, very hot right now. Okay, they don't have enough engineers. We speak to the industry people all the time. Okay, we understand what are the challenges they're facing. Singapore is going through transformation. We need to solve our food problem. Who is going to build all this kind of like indoor farming, automation in terms of farming and all those engineers? Okay, we need lots of engineers to do this. So we have a Jurong Innovation District. There is right at Jalan Bahar. So you see a big construction if you come in from Jalan Bahar side. Okay, all those things are very real because this is going to be a place where we have all those Industry 4.0 all coming in together with robotics. So later at 2 p.m., please, come back here and listen to what Prof. Anwetik, okay, to share with you more on the robotics. So in general, I would say that the engineering degree gives you a lot of openings, job openings. And later I'm going to show you some hard facts, hard numbers, okay, how your seniors have done, okay, in 2024 in terms of finding jobs. So the next thing that I need to convince you is that why choose NTU? NTU is pretty decently ranked, I would say, all right? So this is not everything. I was told that the Shanghai index, we are ranked #1, right? So this is something that, I mean, not to be too boastful, okay? So we put this thing in the Times Higher Education, we are ranked 4th. Okay, QS ranking, we are world 12th, which put us in the place of like MIT, Cambridge, right? So ranking is important, but key thing is that you yourself, all right? How can you kind of like benefit from the education system that we believe we are in the world-class category? First of all, we give you strong fundamentals. That's why every week you have to do practical, okay? Young men, ladies, please come to the front. Lots of seats over here. It's not the 7th month, so don't worry. Okay, please come forward, all right? So make sure that strong fundamentals is very important for you to build this foundation right. On top of that, we are very close with our industry. Every 3 months, we meet our industry panel members, and in fact, much more than that because we interact with our industry almost every now and then, all right? So industry panel, advisory panel, all those are more formal kind of interaction, please. And when you compare, because just now one of the gentlemen asked me, how do you compare NTU with NUS, okay? We will say that we are very, very much in line and in sync with at least, all the industry people that we can get hold of. Not just only locally, but even the overseas ones. Last but not least, application. Being an engineer, not just only to give you the chance, okay, to learn about the theory, but key thing is that you must know how to apply, okay? So for those of you who are more keen in doing hands-on, applying what you have learned, okay, not just only doing the coding, but to see the coding being applied on robots, being applied in automation, all these applications is what make you and differentiate you compared to those science degree, all right? These are engineering kind of training. Now, if you are convinced with coming to NTU, okay, or one of the university in Singapore in terms of doing engineering, the next thing that you have to ask yourself is that, who are your teachers, okay? So teacher is very important. So in NTU MAE itself, you take a look at this chart over here, more than half of faculties, okay, they are ranked top 2 scientists, not by us alone, it's actually by Stanford University that came up with this list, right? They are all world experts, okay? So teachers is very important, okay? So you can see that Professor Hortense, she's named the Innovators Under 35 by the Europeans, right? On the right-hand side, you have Professor Lu Chen. Professor Lu Chen is doing the autonomous car. So I'm not sure whether you know that we actually participated in the inaugural Abu Dhabi Autonomous League that is held first time in 2024 April. So I myself and Professor Lu Chen, we participate in that. We are the only Singapore team, right? And this year we are going again. And for the next 3 more years, we are going to participate in that also. And not bad, I think we did very well. And always Professor Lu Chen, all right, he won lots of prizes in terms of the autonomous car, autonomous those algorithms and all those. In your lifetime, for sure, you are going to sit in those autonomous cars. They're going to drive you around. Maybe not for me, okay, but for you guys, young kids, okay, you are going to sit in those autonomous air taxi, okay, we call it the eVTOL, those kind of things, okay. You may think that it's very sci-fi, but all these actions are all happening in NTU, okay. You may not see it on the Singapore road right now, but the research, okay, all these things has to be done. So teachers are very important, okay, so these are the top teachers. So we can see that our teachers do very well. These are Professor Chai Yu, who's working on more of the AR, VR. Later you have a chance to go to the robotics lab for a site visit. So please go and take a look at what we've done for that. Okay, Professor Ng Bifeng is from the aerospace. Dr. Rajan, okay, and Professor Marcos, he's actually graduated from NTU, right? And then eventually he went to MIT to do his PhD and came back and teach us, and he's also our best teacher. Professor Mia also, our NTU alumni, and right now he's going to give you a talk at 12 p.m. right here, all right? And of course, Professor An Hock Eng. So we have not just good teachers, but also the state-of-the-art facilities that is built for not just only on education, but also to bring in all the research fundings, to give you the flavor of when you are learning, okay, you also get to interact with the researchers. And many a time is the industry partners that we bring in that will give you the kind of like an edge of knowing what is going on in the real world, okay. Give you an example. For our 3D printing, We also partner with the HP, HP is Hewlett Packard, right? So they came here, they set up the cooperation lab, they work closely with our Singapore 3D Printing Center, and that's how we come up with a lot of new IP or the innovations. And that's what we propel us and give our students the edge also, all right? So that they will prepare them for the next career. So on the top right-hand side, you can see that there is the Air Traffic Management Research Institute that is fully funded by the Changi Airport. Okay? They choose us because they believe that we can provide them all the research, especially in air traffic management, and also to train a lot of the future aviator in Singapore. So your seniors who have taken the aerospace and engineering degree program, eventually they join Changi Airport also. On the bottom right-hand side, that's where the Robotics Research Center, we have lots of actions of robots. Feel free to later join the lab tour. And Professor Ang later will share more also with all this. We believe in experiential learning, okay? Not just everything in theory. Hands-on is very important, okay? Besides every week, the lab class, we encourage students to do research, okay? If you have the capacity, of course, okay? It's not compulsory. So if you have the capacity, you can do research in the top class world facilities, okay, that we provide you, so that you can interact with the researchers, PhD students, okay, professors, postdocs, and also the industry partners. So like for example, okay, we have the Maker Lab for you to do all the 3D printing that you need. We have all the workshops, okay, tinkering lab, innovation lab, for you to build even the racing car, okay. Imagine the autonomous racing car that can go up to the speed of 300 kilometers per hour without any driver. Okay, that's done in NTU. But of course, we don't build a car, okay? So we apply that. So we actually make those cars that you see in the AIA canopy. So those are the Formula student cars. Those we really make ourselves, right? So the Formula student car, the Shell Eco Marathon cars, those are actually built by your seniors. And some of your seniors who chosen MAE to join this car competition, they told me that they were from Polytechnic last time, okay? And then they saw that we have this thing and they were attracted just because of the car. So we believe in a total support network for you, not just only giving you the education that you need, not just only giving you the research, and a good career. We believe that throughout this 4-year journey, or 3 years, depend on what background they're from, everything must be given to you in terms of the support. Okay, we have the Student Support Office. Okay, that's led by Professor Hao, who take care of your well-being. We have a pastoral care manager. Okay, you can talk to him anytime about your personal problems. You have a girlfriend, boyfriend problem. Okay, feel free to talk to our pastoral care manager. Then we also have a peer tutoring program, which is highly popular because many a time is that after you went through a lecture, went through a tutorial, and you find that, okay, something is still, you can't get the concept right. Okay, I look for the lecturer, but every time I look for him, okay, there's so much I can do. What we actually do for you, or we matchmake you, is that we get your seniors to help you. Why your seniors? Because they went through the same course as you, okay, and they can think at your frequency. All right, and definitely this is something that is very important because we want you to do well. Okay, resources are there for you to do well, and we want you to tap the best of it. Okay, career coaching from day one. Okay, not just start from year one, I start from day one. Okay, we make sure that when you come in here, you know that somebody is going to guide you. Okay, how to prepare you well, what are the CCAs that you should take, what is the internship that you should pursue, okay, for you to go to your dream job that you want. All right, you need to start from day one. So all these things is very, very valuable. Okay, in fact, recently we have our NTU the career fair. Every year the NTU career fair is the biggest one among all the universities because we attracted all the best companies, and so much so is the envy of those of your friends who study from some other universities, and they come to try to sneak in to the NTU career fair. And 2 years ago, we implement the pass policy. Only NTU students can enter, all right? So we want to make sure that all these resources that's given to you is for you. And of course, nothing is complete without the play part. We encourage you to stay on campus if you can, okay? Not everyone likes to stay on campus. And we also come up with a sports day, MAE festival to bond you together with your friends. So staying industry relevant is very, very important, okay? NTU MAE pride itself with our forward-looking, working with all the industry partners in Singapore. So they set up cooperation lab on the campus to be close to our students. Like for example, just now I shared with you, Hewlett-Packard is one of them. One of the earliest one that we had was Rolls-Royce, okay? They were with us for 10 years, okay? So right now they move on because after 10 years and all those things, the establishment and the link is so strong that, you don't need to have the Corp Lab anymore, all right? So we have, just now I mentioned to you about the air taxi, all right? So we have this partnership with Eaton under Professor James Wang. He's leading this effort. And as undergrad students, you also can participate in all these projects, which is very, very exciting for you. So for those of you who like to stay on campus, okay, good news is that NTU guarantee you 2 years. Guarantee, Guarantee means that you don't have to do anything, it's yours, all right? Guarantee you 2 years to stay on campus. Of course, beyond the 2 years, you have to contribute, all right? You need to be active in the student's life, you need to participate in activities to earn you the CCA points, okay, to allow you to continue to stay on beyond your 2 years, okay? But at least the 2 years is guaranteed. But many a time, people didn't tell you is that if you prefer to stay at home, okay, especially I see a lot of doting parents who I believe at home you treat your son and daughter like prince and princess, okay, give them all the good food, okay, you prefer to stay at home, okay. People didn't tell you that in NTU itself, okay, we have school bus that bring you from all the town center in Singapore to come to the campus every day. Okay, and at the end of the day, we'll bring you back to the town center. Okay, of course you ask why not direct to your home. That one is called Grab, okay, not called school bus. Okay, so please, okay, manage your expectation. Of course, you miss the school bus, then that's it, bye bye. Okay, then you have to take the train. All right. So good news also, you see a lot of construction right now. MRT is coming into NTU campus. Okay, the first station that is coming into Clean Tech Park will be open in 2027. All right. Of course, eventually we'll be getting more and more coming up, everything. All right. So think about it. You apply right now, especially for NS guys. I know you guys, you are wearing a cap, right? So 2 years, 2027, right timing. Okay. Okay. Top class, amazing student facilities. Okay. Please feel free to take a look at it. All right. Whatever activities that you love. Okay. Sports, swimming. Okay, you can definitely find your partners or your whatever friends, to work together with you. If you are the more studious kind, you say that you like to play computer games. Okay, you even have an e-game club. Okay, that all these people enthusiasts, they actually organize a competition among themselves. All right. If you like to play board games, okay, you will have a board games club. All right. So whatever things that you like, definitely you can find like-minded people. Why? Because we have 30,000 students anytime on the campus, all right? So definitely there'll be somebody who can link with you and be friend with you, okay, for many, many years to come. Student life is very enriching, okay? I just only focus on the MAE side. MAE, we have the MAE Club, which is one of the largest club that we have on campus, all right? So organize all the different activities for you. And we have the MAE Robotics Club, which is very active also. Recently, they organized the Robo Cup competition for Ministry of Home Affairs. Amazing, huh? So Home Affairs engaged them to come up with a competition among the Home Affairs or the colleagues so that they can interact. And they look up to us is because we have the talent over here. And these talents are undergrads. Okay? They're just a few years senior of you. Okay? If they can do it, why can't you? Women Initiative, we take care of lady students, right? They have the safe space, okay, to do quite a lot of activities. And yesterday, they organized the Indian space companies to visit NTU because of the space conference that we have for the past few days, all right? So they give a lot of chance, okay, for all our student population to benefit from the interaction. Leadership Development Program, and many of them eventually will join the MAE alumni. and they continue to serve our community. NTU Aerospace Society, pretty active, especially to share the aerospace opportunities, not just only in NTU, but across the island. MAE Ambassadors Club, this is our student ambassador, which later on you'll see them bringing you to the labs, to showcase to you what is the best. So these are some of just a small little part of the student life. Okay, there are many, many more. You even have the racing car, all those kind of things. Okay, if you are interested in. So anyone like to go overseas? Yes, overseas. I believe more. Okay. So our aim is to get 80% of our students to have at least one chance to go overseas. We want 100%. But we figure out that some students prefer to stay at home in Singapore because they miss the chicken rice or the chao kway teow or the nasi lemak, those kind of things, okay? But we encourage you because Singapore is so small. We live in an interconnected world, all right? We want you to go out and explore. So overseas experience is very much embedded into our course curriculum. Starting from year 2, you have a chance to go overseas for exchange. For those of you who really miss the chicken rice in Singapore, go for those short ones, especially those kind of summer break, winter break, 1 month type. Okay, if you think that 1 month is too long, go for those 1 week also can. Okay, so there are many, many kind of combinations for you. Quite a lot of your friends, okay, they spend 1 whole semester. That means 6 months, okay, 4 to 6 months. Overseas, either they go for courses or they go for internships. So as you can see over here on the left-hand side, Eng Sing, he went to Taiwan, okay, Taiwan for exchange. So he has a lot of cultural kind of interactions, with his friends over there, and he had a great time. Ishita right here, all right, she likes to fly. Okay, in Singapore, you can join the youth flying club. Okay, other than that, of course, you take the budget airline, right? I mean, but you are in the passenger seat. How do you be in the driver's seat? Okay. So he went to UK for attachment, and she made use of every opportunity to fly this kind of gliders. Okay, so she even give Karen this video when she was in the glider. What is the view from the driver's seat? All right. So we can share. I mean, we can get Ishita to share more with you. And of course, if you like soccer, okay, besides playing the Singapore League, okay, so you can see that Ratim went to Spain for his exchange, okay, not EU, Spain. So he has a lot of chance to play soccer, okay, with the Europeans and all his friends over there. He went there for actually a semester exchange to study over there. Okay, so mechanical engineering, let's go deep dive into a little bit about what we can offer you, okay. So for mechanical engineering, we actually have this called mainstream, the design stream, or the intelligent manufacturing stream. Okay. So what are the differences? So for mainstream, basically is okay. Before you go to that, let me show you this slide first, which is the degree program actually has a lot more additional things that you can add on. For example, if you want to do a mechanical engineering degree program, and you want to do an economics degree program at the same time, we offer you this thing called a double degree program. So in 5 years, okay, you get 2 degrees, okay. If you were to do it separately, that will take you 8 years, right? 4 years mechanical, 4 years economics. Then instead of 8 years, we cut it down to 5 years. But this one is, in Singlish term, very siong, means that very tough, okay? Because you really have to spend a lot of time in studying in the classroom and all those things. But it's possible because your seniors have done it, okay? But it's very, very tough, I warn you first. So every year we have probably about 5 to 10 students, okay, depends, who will take this double degree program out of 600 students, okay? So it's not for everyone. Majority of the students, they will just take the plain vanilla mechanical engineering degree. And quite a big group of students right now like to do second major. Okay? Second major roughly will add on another 25% of your study time. Okay? But it will give you a second major in business, data analytics, entrepreneurship, and so on and so forth. Okay? And this one will give you quite a lot of different type of interdisciplinary course that people are looking for right now. Okay? What are the other options? It's called the minor. Minor is adding on another 10% more, okay, of your current syllabus. And that will give you things like minor in business, minor in international trading. These two are very, very popular, okay? And majority of students go for these two, all right? Okay, so in terms of mainstream, as I mentioned, I want to do a breakdown for you. So we do fundamental courses, fundamentals like fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, okay? Basic design, we call it machine element design. So after that, after machine element design, we'll come to engineering design, of course, okay? There's computing courses and all those kind of things, all right? So these are the fundamentals. Why? Because these things are important for the mechanical engineering students. Think about the aircon, okay? Who understand the thermodynamics? Who understand the heat transfer? Mechanical engineers, okay? Think about the building, okay? Of course, it's a civil engineer who built the thing, but who runs it? Mechanical engineers, okay? You are the one who is doing it. In fact, roughly about 10% of your seniors or your every year cohort will be joining the M&E kind of like a industry, okay? Built environment, we call it. So it's not very kind of like shown in the newspaper all the time, but they are the engineers who are running the country, okay? So these are the fundamental things. And of course, in the year 4, you will do prescribed electives, right? So that will be deep dive into some of the topics that you like, maybe simulation or maybe some other higher courses like, say, design. Okay, so in terms of specialization, we offer you up to 2 specialization, okay, under the mainstream. Okay, you can choose 1, of course, okay, or you can choose up to 2, all right? What are the possibilities? Aeronautical engineering. Okay, what's the difference between taking this aeronautical engineering versus the aerospace degree program? Aerospace is really, really focused on all the aerospace modules, aerodynamics and all those other things. But aeronautical engineering, okay, you get the favor of having some of these courses, okay, in your degree program. Autonomous system, very popular right now. Okay, so just like I showed you Professor Lu Chen working on the autonomous car, I also teaching on that course. Okay, I focus more on the sensors portion. So there are many things that right now require autonomous systems, all right? Energy environment, okay? So this one, climate change, quite important. Smart manufacturing and digital factory, also very popular. Just now I told you about the COP labs that we have. I can safely assure you right now, which I can announce to you, is that we are going to have the Hyundai COP lab in NTU. Okay, Hyundai Motor Factory, if you come in from PIE, turning in, towards the NTU direction. So that's where the Hyundai Motor Factory is, and we are going to have the COP lab right here, okay, in NTU itself. So that's where all the smart manufacturing, a lot of activities, all this are going on. And also we have the naval architecture, marine engineering, system engineering. Okay, the other thing is design stream. So design stream is also very popular, very unique, all right, beside the mainstream, design stream and the intelligent manufacturing stream. So design stream students really learn through all the different design methodologies, put it into practice, go for competition. Every year they will go overseas for competition for this group of students, all right? So usually it's Asian countries, ASEAN countries. So this year they are going to Vietnam, all right, for the design competition. And there will be international competitors, from various countries participating in that. It's led by Professor Chen Chun Xian and Professor Moon. So I will skip this part, more on, these are all the methodologies. More than happy to share more with you on this, because our design stream students, not just only working on the mechanical concept, but we also look into the user perspective. And that's why we partner with the School of Design and Arts, okay? Quite important. Why the Apple iPhone is so unique and so popular compared to other brands is because they put a lot of element from the user. Okay, so that's why a lot of the design streams, your seniors, okay, they join companies like Dyson, Hewlett-Packard, okay, those are the companies that they go to. Okay, I'll skip this slide, all right, and these are more like a design stream, what they do, and I'll jump straight into this intelligent manufacturing stream, which is very, very important for Singapore, all right. So we know that a lot of new transformation industry 4.0s, okay, is all built on this thing. Many of the companies, even ST Engineering, okay, they also require people to work on IoTs. So that's where the AI application come in, not the coding part, the application part, okay. the big data analysis, okay, advanced robotics, all the cyber physical systems, all these things is all integrated among the intelligent manufacturing coursework. So career perspective, actually there are many more, okay, just give you some example, okay. So students working a lot in engineering design, like for example join Dyson, join HP, and applied materials, these are semiconductor companies. They need mechanical guys. Why? Because they need to, the system, the etching system that they have, okay, all those things, they actually require a lot of mechanical engineers. Many of those semiconductor companies that's not shown here, like Micron, okay, Global Foundry, okay, they take in quite a lot of our students also, all right. So marine, oil and gas, traditionally, okay, energy, right now you should use the buzzword, right? So Keppel, Tuas Power, all those, they take in a lot of our students because we are well trained in that area. ST Engineering, one of our top hirer, all right? So PSA, our previous 2 years ago, our MAE club president, okay? She was, she participated there and she's now working there too. Okay, we have many government agencies, okay, that's not shown here. DSTA, DSO, okay, Thales, these are more like for the aerospace, defense kind of things. So this list goes on and on, many more, okay. So this is your senior, Kawai. Kawai was my FYP student, okay. He graduated in 2012, right. His project, during his final year project, was actually working on the aircon system, thermodynamics, okay, for the cable car. The cable car that runs from Mount Faber to Sentosa. So our team actually participated in that project. At the end of the day, it's too energy sucking, okay. So they didn't really implement it. So Kawai, right now, he's a distinguished alumni because majority of the playground in Singapore is built by him, okay. Of course, it's a family business, but he has a passion of being playing, okay. So he put that into his family business. So he's doing very well on this. Pei Ru won the NTU Alumni Award recently also, okay. So she graduated in 2007, and right now she's an entrepreneur, running her company, providing AI solutions for the biomedical industry in Singapore. So this is actually parents will be very interested, okay. I know that, okay. So without fail, every year when I give this talk, I'll make use of the latest number that is provided by MOE. And by the way, you go to the MOE website, you'll be able to see all this. Sometimes it's very bad for me to compare with other professionals, but you do it yourself, okay? So this is the latest number, okay? Mean gross salary, all right? And I'm proud to share with you that our full-time employment rate for your seniors is very, very good, okay? No worry about finding jobs. Okay, I don't have the 2024, the latest breakdown and all those things. These are the raw numbers, okay? In a few weeks' time, I will be able to see all the fine details and all those kind of things. But what I can share with you is in 2023, among all these full-time permanent employment of your seniors who have taken this course, more than 50% of them has more than one job offer. In fact, it was 57 something percent, okay? More than one job offer, okay? So, mechanical engineering give you a lot of variety of the companies they can go to and offer you very stable in terms of the employment kind of status. Hope that this assure the parents, okay? Usually students, they don't really think about all this, okay? So employment rate, all those things are all very good, all right? So I'm more than happy to take any questions that you may have, okay? So right now, I think I open the floor for any Q&A. I think to make things easy, if you have any burning questions, just raise your hand. I can answer your question right away. Okay? If not, then we can do this. So this is called a Woo clap. We always use this in the class, to do all the surveys and things like that. Oh, by the way, for those who are standing at the back, there are many seats right here in the front. Please feel free. Come down. Yeah, come down. And fill up the front few rows if you want. Okay, so I hope that questions are coming in. If you have any burning questions, as I mentioned, just raise your hand and just shout out. Anyone? No?
Okay, so please click on this icon, and then it will bring you to this page here to type in the answers. If you press like the thumbs up or something else here, you cannot enter the question. The icon, please press on the icon. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, so questions are coming in. So maybe Karen, okay, let me see. Okay, first question, do the admission depends only on ranking points? Okay, so I believe, I rephrase your question. Admission based on cutoff point, yes. Singapore, very transparent one. No matter what course you go to, your results actually is something that, is based on that, of course, all right? So if you ask me what is the cutoff point for this year's mechanical engineering, I don't know. I can only tell you what is last year, because this year depends on your cohort, correct or not? But last year may give you some indication, okay? So based on the official figure, we have the 10 percentile and the 90 percentile. So you look at the 10 percentile, for A level, it should be CCD for mechanical, okay? For polytechnic, it should be 3.4 something for a 10 percentile. So you can roughly gauge. I think the add-on problem which I can think of immediately for you, without you asking, what if your score is lower than the cutoff point? What should you do? Correct or not? That should be the right question, right? So to me is that there's this path called the aptitude-based admission. What is aptitude-based admission? If you are Singaporean, okay, you will know that in PSLE, there's this thing called direct school admission. Okay, similar. Huh? So aptitude-based means that you have other good factors or qualifying factors that will put you at a good standing ground, okay, comparatively. So please put in all your CCAs, what you have done outside, okay, for your internship, for example, and then put it in. Okay, next question. Can you share more about the robotics and mechatronics stream for the mechanical engineering degree program? Okay, maybe this one I seek Prof. Ang to answer. Yeah, Prof. Ang.
We no longer offer robotics and mechatronics stream starting from this year, right? So if you are a poly student, direct entry into second year, yes, this is a final batch, but if you are first year student, A-levels, right, first year student coming into NTU this year, we do not offer that anymore, so you have to take the new robotics program. Repeat again, right? If you are poly student coming in second year, direct entry second year, we offer the final batch of robotics and mechatronics stream for this year, and then it will phase out in 3 years' time. So for those entering in year one, all the rest of the program, right, IB, A-level, we do not offer mechatronics stream, robotics mechatronics stream anymore when you reach year two, because it's already replaced by the new robotics program. Okay?
Okay, there's one question that is, thank you, Prof. Ang. There's one question from this person. I'm a Singaporean from an international school, taking international A-level qualification. Am I disadvantaged compared to A-level kids from Singapore? Okay? I cannot emphasize more because I'm a Singaporean, Prof. Ang Singaporean, okay? Singaporeans stand at advantage, not disadvantage. Okay? Election coming also, of course. Singaporean guarantee, because foreigners, the quota is very, very small. Every year, 10%. Okay, foreigner. Singaporean, majority. So how can you say that you are disadvantaged? No matter what kind of qualification you come from, you are Singaporean. You can even take the A-level that's overseas. You can take the Malaysia, those are UEC or whatever, or they also have the A-level. When you apply, there's this column called Singaporean, okay? You are advantaged, not disadvantaged, okay? So don't worry, please apply.
Or does anyone want to ask any question live? I pass you the mic as well. Just raise your hand.
Any burning questions, please just raise your hand. More than happy to pass you a mic, or you can just shout out. I think that one is real, okay? I'm not saying this one is not real, so please continue if you are shy. Okay. So next question is there any specific number of people getting into each specialization? We can't say that there's any specific number, okay, because it depends on the facilities and also some of the, there's no restriction at all, okay. But of course, if let's say design stream, right, there are too many, then there's some limitation based on resources, because every of those design stream students actually they went overseas for competition, right? So there is space on a little bit of this, but when you come in here, you will know, because the specialization, streaming, all those kind of things will be in second year, okay? We have a separate session to talk about that.
So the specialization is the one, the final year specialization?
Yeah, usually second year we'll give you a briefing.
So second year is briefing, isn't
Yes.
it streaming?
Yes.
Specialization?
Yes. Third year, fourth year, correct.
Specialization has no
Yes, yeah. Normally don't have, yeah.
stream,
Yes. Specialization can be any time, so don't worry.
Just to clarify, specialization, you take it in third year and fourth year. The one has no limit. You can take whatever you want. But you go to streaming, you go to different stream, right? In intelligent manufacturing, go to design, right? There's a cap to the number because of the lab limitation, right? So it's different to talk about stream versus specialization.
Okay, next question that I have is what are the projects for mechanical engineering degree? What is the weightage of project work compared to exams? Okay, for every course it's a little bit different. So most of the time, project work is a big chunk of your overall score for your, say, the course. It can be, project work is 50%, okay, exam is the other part. Or sometimes it can be, project work is 25%. I can say for this design, for machine element design, project work is 25%, exam is 50%, another 25% is more for your continual assessment, okay? Many different courses have a different kind of weightage, but practical is one of the main contribution factor, okay? Cannot go away with exam, unfortunately, okay? The only thing that go away with exam is the final year project, the FYP, which is an individual project, which spread across 2 semesters. That one you have to give a presentation at the end of the day. Some of the courses, they actually have an assignment rather than a project, okay? So basically, you may need to do assignment, and then you have to do a presentation of assignment. It could be group assignment or it can be individual assignment. Like for example, the autonomous vehicle, the course, because it's year 4 kind of like an elective, so that one is assignment based, all right?
So Holden, next question to you. How strong must your physics and math be at A levels to do well in this course?
Okay, so right now, you don't need physics at A level to enter mechanical engineering or any of the engineering in NTU, okay? So I would say that if you are good in math and you're good in physics, you stand at a very good advantage because you can get course exemption, okay? So certain modules and all those things you actually don't have to take because you did very well for your A level, right? So you can use that. Same for poly students. If you did well for your math and also your fundamental physics, all those, you can also get some course exemption and all those. That's why you can graduate in 3 years, right, for the poly students. All right. Question over there, right?
What are the course exemptions if you did well for physics and math?
Fundamental math, fundamental physics. If you ask of the code and all those things, I can ask my colleague to share more with you. Yes.
I can answer that also. So for your physics, if you do physics in A level and you do well, you will take, when the year 1 engineering physics, you take the 3AU option, the shorter version. If those without physics, right, you take the longer version, the 4AU version. Meaning that for 3AU, you take 3 hours of physics per week. 4AU, you take 4 hours per week, right? So the difference is small, but then you do save 1 hour a week for physics. Math are all the same. Math, if you do well, you score A or don't score A, they're all the same.
So we can, yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay, so the question is that what is considered as did well, A or B, those kind of things. Yeah, I think you are right. Okay, A and B, all those are considered as you did well. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So later on, I think I have a friend, my colleague Alvin, more than happy to go through the details with you, yeah, for the course exemption. Yeah. Any other general questions that you need to ask? By the way, we are here, so more than happy to answer any questions that you may have.
So the next question is that
Yes, sir.
the requirement for IB student to get in,
Yes.
local and overseas.
Okay. So IB program, basically, you asked me what's the cutoff point. This one I don't have the value with you as I mentioned. So maybe off track, if you later you come down and talk to me, more than happy to share with you. Now, if you are Singaporean, you take IB, okay? So some of the IB that is conducted in Singapore, you get your results I think in January already, okay? Some of those who take your IB in certain places, okay, you only get your results much later, okay? And by the time you get it, it's like June, July, all right? So you may have this kind of like a rush at the last minute. So what we encourage you is that you apply based on your preliminary IB results. Okay, there's this thing called preliminary IB results. If you happen to get your results only in July, right? So hopefully we can at least secure you first.
Next question. I'm going to NS this year. After getting NTU admissions this year, am I allowed to apply next year and change the degree course?
Yes. Answer is yes. Okay. In fact, if you are doing an NS, okay, you have 2 chances to change along the way because NS is 2 years, correct or not? So you will say that now I'm really halfway in my NS, then you still can change one more time. Possible, okay? Answer is yes, all right?
Okay, there's someone raising your hand.
Yep.
You want to shout out or you want to mic?
Ma'am, yep. Okay, foreigners admission, this one is not set by me, this one is set by MOE. So I would say that in general, between 10 to 15% of the overall cohort size is foreigner. But this one varies every year. So I don't have the latest number for you. But as foreign students, my advice to you is that please apply as early as possible. Okay, don't wait until last minute. Why? Because the quota is so little. Okay, there are more demand than supply. You can imagine that if all the quota is being filled up, no matter how good you are, okay, sorry, we can't accept you anymore. Please apply early. Thank you very much for coming, by the way. Yes, thank you very much, everyone. If you have any questions, please come down. I'll be outside here to answer any personal questions or anything that is not so nice to share in public. I'm also pass on the mic to my colleague, Professor Mia, who is going to talk about the aerospace degree program. So for those of you who are interested in aerospace, please stay put. Yeah. Thank you, Prof also, for sharing on the robotics. Later at 2 p.m., please come back to talk to Prof Ang. He's going to share more on the details of the robotics syllabus.